Talking about Rajasthani food, gatte ka saag or gatte ki sabzi is the most popular dish which is eaten on a regular basis over there. So this is the recipe I am going to share with you all today. For this, blend 2 small tomatoes, a piece of ginger and 2 green chilies into fine paste. Now I am going to make the dough for the gattas. For that, I am going to take 1 cup besan, that is gram flour. Season it with a bit of salt, ajwain, a pinch of baking soda, 1/4 tablespoon of chili powder, a pinch of haldi and a little bit of oil. Now I am going to add 4 tablespoons of curd. Mix all the ingredients well and form a soft dough. It is quite a messy affair, it becomes very sticky. But the dough is formed. Now grease your hands with little bit of oil, otherwise the mixture will stick to your hands. Take a small portion, roll it between your hands and form small logs. Also, I already kept a large vessel full of boiling water on the flame. Now I am going to drop the logs carefully into the boiling water and let them cook for about 10 to 15 minutes. Now for the gravy, I am going to heat a little bit of oil. Once the oil is nice and hot, I am going to add a generous amount of cumin seed, a pinch of asafoetida, 1/4 tablespoon of haldi powder, 1 tablespoon of coriander powder, kasuri methi. It adds a great flavor to the gravy. Now you will add the paste of tomatoes, green chilies and ginger. Cook the tomatoes until they become soft and the oil is released. Now the oil is released, we are adding 1/4 tablespoon of chili powder, the masalas are cooked completely. Take in 1 cup of curd which I have beaten properly. Now add the curd gradually into the mixture and keep stirring it. Now add another batch of curd. Again mix the ingredients well. Lastly, add the last batch of curd and let the gravy cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. Let's check our gattas. On the surface of the gatta indicate that they are cooked well. Now let's take the rolls out. Let them cool down for 1 or 2 minutes and cut them into small pieces. These seems to be really soft due to the curd inside them. Do not get rid of this gatta water. We are going to use it into our gravy. Now coming back to our gravy, it is nicely cooked. Now we are going to add the gatta pieces into the gravy. Gently mix them. Now we are going to add the aside kept water into the gravy. This will add a great taste to the gravy and also correct the consistency. Cook for about 2 to 3 minutes more. Add a little bit of salt, 1 tablespoon of garam masala, The flavors are nicely absorbed. At last, finish it with freshly chopped coriander. Gatte ki sabzi is now ready to serve. This simple and traditional recipe can be a nice addition to your menu. Try this recipe at home and do tell me how you like it, and subscribe to my channel for more such recipes.